As Paul, you just heard, they had some rain showers over there on the northern end of the Big Island. What else are you seeing over there?
Well, we're keeping an eye on that slug of moisture, very heavy showers just to the east of the Big Island. Donnie and those folks over along the Hamakua coast seeing those showers and clouds this morning. That's also what we've been seeing here on Oahu as well as for Maui County. But again, heavier showers just offshore, all of that moisture associated with Flossie, even though the center of the storm more to the north of the Big Island. We also want to share with you what it looks like as far as surf from the Big Island. We're going to hit the waves over at Honolulu. You can see that sizable surf rolling in, storm-generated surf for eastern shores, and that surf still coming up. Forecast for 8 to 12-foot surf. Bigger waves could be expected for those eastern shores. Some of that will be wrapping around to our north and southern beaches, but stormy conditions as this is storm-generated surf. Now, speaking of the storm itself, Flossie now has weakened, now has sustained winds of 40 miles an hour. The actual center of this storm to the north of that swirl of clouds to the east of the Big Islands. Good news is it's moving to the west-northwest at about 20 miles an hour. That's a good speed, so it's not going to be sticking around in any one spot, and it will take those strong winds and all that moisture with it as it moves to the west. Right now, about 90 miles to the northeast of Hilo, but again, tracking to the west-northwest. On that forecast track, it is expected to move over Maui this afternoon, right around 2 o'clock, with sustained winds of about 40 miles an hour. As it continues moving off to the northwest, it should reach Oahu this evening, bringing with it those showers, downpours, and stronger winds. And then expected to weaken overnight, reaching Kauai early Tuesday morning with sustained winds of about 35 miles an hour. Now, that doesn't sound like very much, but that's sustained miles an hour, and we will see some stronger gusts. Right now, it has gusts up to about 60 miles an hour, and of course, wind is not the only problem from Flossie. There is also the concern with very heavy showers and downpours causing some flooding across the islands. I want to talk about what's happening with Flossie as it moves over the state. It will be running over warm waters, and that's important because those warm waters help to fuel this system. What happens, warm water in the ocean, as it evaporates, that heat from that helps to develop those thunderstorms. Warmer the water, the more those thunderstorms can form, and that helps to power those hurricanes and tropical storms as they move through the islands. So once again, that warm water over the islands will help to continue to fuel Tropical Storm Flossie until it works its way to the west. Here's what's happening with those tropical storm force winds. Right now extending out from the center about 90 miles. It will shrink as the storm weakens, but almost all the islands could feel some of those tropical storm force winds. That's 40-mile-an-hour plus winds throughout our day today, along with very heavy showers. Jill, ahead.